Hey guys, welcome to the full show. It's Friday, so it's pick the game day for Phil. Alright, foolish Phil here. My picks. Again, I think I finished 7-5 last week. Man, it's hard to pick these games. Maybe I'm just not believing, or I'm believing too much in Big Ten teams going on the road. We'll see how that goes this week in the picks. Alright, starting off, let's go with West Virginia over Texas Tech. This is the West Virginia. The quarterback there is kind of like the potential Heisman winner, especially after Stanford. Their running back hasn't really done that much. The first few weeks of the year, they're all like closing down on him. So it seems, I think it's Mike Greer is his name. It seems to be his Heisman if he wants to win it. All right, so that's a ranked game. West Virginia over Texas Tech. I'm going to take Michigan over Northwestern. I'm going to pick them to cover. It's 14.5 points. I think Michigan's going to have the defense to shut down the hampered Northwestern offense without Larkin, their star running back and number 4 wide receiver on at least reception. So I think Michigan's just going to just clamp them down. I take the over Michigan with the win there. Notre Dame over Stanford. Stanford has to come all the way to Notre Dame. And they really got lucky last week against Oregon, where Oregon could have run out the clock, and like a bunch of losing idiots, they ran a play. They fumbled and lost the game because of it. What kind of stupid team does that? Oh, I would be beside myself. Imagine if it was a rivalry game, Michigan, Michigan State, Michigan, Ohio State, and we could run out the clock, and we don't do it. I mean... It's almost like it wasn't quite the same situation, but Michigan versus Michigan State, where we could have gotten the first down on 3rd and 1. Michigan State stopped us, and then we did the punt, and yeah, there's the highlight for Michigan State for the rest of their life. It's gonna be hard to go on with this, but I'll try. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna take Washington over BYU. I'm gonna take Cal over Oregon. I think Oregon's gonna just be kind of crushed emotionally. I think Oregon's just going to really suffer this week. You watch, they'll be like, oh man, and focused, and go on and destroy Cal. I think they won't. Michigan State's playing one of their big rivals. D'Antonio just sounds like such a moron, calling Central Michigan a rival. Calling a MAC team a rival? Really? A MAC team. Whatever. But Michigan State's going to roll them. Indiana over Rutgers. Who doesn't beat Rutgers? I mean, honestly, I go back to this. I don't know why the Big Ten added Rutgers. They're terrible at basketball, men's basketball. They're terrible at football. What did we add to the Big Ten by adding Rutgers? We should have gone after Boston College or some of those other schools that have like some track record of being decent. I know they were all right during the 90s with Shiano as their coach, but besides that, they've been putrid since they joined the Big Ten. All right, let's see here. Okay, and I'm going to take Purdue over Nebraska. Nebraska. Scott Frost put the foot in the mouth again. He said this week they have a chance to win. Something like that. It's a winnable game, he said about Purdue. Yeah. Purdue's played a lot better than you have, Nebraska. I'm just going to say it. So I'm picking Purdue to win that game. Purdue's coming off a win last week, and I think over Boston College, actually. And I think they're going to keep it going and beat Nebraska. NFL picks. Tampa over Chicago. I just think Fitzpatrick, he's going to start again. I would guarantee it. I mean, just having one loss and throwing for 400 yards again. He did throw 3 picks last week. But only one was really a bad throw. The other ones were just like a bad route / tip. So, I'm taking Tampa over Chicago. Green Bay over Buffalo. I think Buffalo just caught Minnesota. What happened to Minnesota? The Vikings. They lose. They put up a total, just non-winning, just terrible egg of a game. And then they go out west and put up like a dogfight. Awesome game last night. Where was that Minnesota team versus Buffalo? So Minnesota might be like one of the best teams in the NFL, especially the NFC. And they're 1-2-1. What is that? Anyways. So, Green Bay over Buffalo. I'm going to take Dallas over Detroit because you know what? Dak Prescott can't pass terribly well right now. He doesn't have receivers. But you know what they do have? Ezekiel Elliott. You know what the Lions can't stop? The run. Run, 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 run. Look for Ezekiel Elliott to get probably about 150 to 200 yards, and I'm going to go 3 touchdowns. Dallas wins it 28-17. We'll just say it like that. And Baltimore over Pittsburgh. When I write these down, I'm like, oh yeah. Then I'm like, maybe not. I'm going to stick with it. Baltimore over Pittsburgh. And KC over Kansas City over Denver. I'll take that. Have you heard Jake Butt tore his ACL again? It's his 3rd time in his football career since college, at least, where he tore his ACL. That's really disappointing. Loved watching Jake Butt play. I was hoping he was going to be like a big breakout player this year, and he was doing very well too. So that's disappointing for Jake Butt. Hopefully he will come back and be better than ever. I mean, it might be a year. Maybe he can rehab and be back by good old spring practice, or maybe summer, the preseason practices and all that. So we'll see. All right, those are my picks. I'll let you know how I do. Almost like thinking some of these are going to be my locks, and the foolish locks, and then they'll just blow up. Kind of like my last week. My foolish lock was New England destroying Detroit. Did not happen. Why can't Detroit play like that from the beginning? Why didn't we play that way against the Jets? Why didn't we play that way against the San Francisco 49ers? You have to wait till your back's against the wall. Then you come out and play good, like Buffalo, going in and beating Minnesota. Like, why can't you play like that from the beginning? Oh, well. So, those are my picks. You can do with them what you want. Thanks for watching. If you like it, give it a subscribe. If you really like it, a thumbs up if you like it. If you really like it, subscribe. Thanks to my subscribers. I'm up to 11 now, I think. Hey, we'll just keep doing this. It's fun. Thanks for watching, and as always,